Big cats, namely tigers, lions, leopards, and jaguars, are apex predators, recognized for their strength, agility, and magnificent appearance. By maintaining prey populations, these fascinating felines help to maintain ecological balance. But the reality behind the appeal is quite frightening. Join us as we discuss the deadliest attacks by big cats in 2023. Despite their classic status, large cats are threatened by a variety of factors, including habitat degradation and human-wildlife conflict. Understanding how they act and communicate with their environment is critical for conservation efforts, as well as conflict resolution with human populations. For example, it contributes to the safety of both human populations and big cats. Understanding their territory, hunting patterns, and nesting habits allows for the implementation of effective conservation initiatives and reduces the danger of human-wildlife conflict. Furthermore, big cat behavior research helps the larger area of ecology by providing insights on predator-prey dynamics, ecosystem health, and the preservation of biodiversity. But first, shouldn't we know more about these big cat species? Tigers, lions, and leopards are the most recognized large cat species. Tigers live in a variety of habitats throughout Asia, lions are common in Africa, and leopards may adapt to a variety of environments. Each species has distinct traits that contribute to their importance in ecosystems and draw the focus of conservation efforts. Each species plays an important function in ecosystems and is threatened by habitat loss and human-wildlife conflicts. Now, let's analyze some of the reasons for big cat attacks, as those are the core reasons that should be analyzed. Number 1. Human-wildlife conflicts. Big cat habitat encroachment frequently leads to conflicts, as they seek food sources in human-dominated regions. Number 2. Habitat loss. As natural habitats shrink, big cats are forced to wander into human settlements, increasing the risk of encounters. Number 3. Prey availability. When natural prey is scarce, big cats may turn to cattle, or in rare situations, humans. Number 4. Climate change. Shifting weather patterns can alter prey distribution, influencing large cat hunting patterns and boosting contact with human activities. Understanding and resolving these issues is critical for conflict resolution and encouraging cohabitation between big cats and humans as a whole. Now, time to get back on what we are here for: the deadliest attacks by big cats. The incidents we're going to mention here will leave you all feeling stunned. Number 1. Officials reported that a man whose dog was bitten and carried away by a Siberian tiger followed the predator's tracks to find his pet, only to be ambushed and killed by the tiger in an eastern Russian forest. The body of the unidentified guy was discovered with traces of an animal assault in the distant Khabarovsk district, according to regional police. In Khabarovsk, authorities documented about 300 occurrences of tigers wandering into residential areas in 2023, and the large animals have occasionally killed pets and attacked people. Number 2. A tiger killed a 70-year-old woman in Katima's Sarai forest area, which falls under the Terai Eastern Division. The incident occurred in cabin number 47. Baguli Devi, the woman, had gone to the jungle to collect fodder. After getting the information, Deputy Forest Ranger Satish Rakati formed a team and hurried to the location. The team then conducted an on-site examination, which included a comprehensive search for indicators of the tiger's existence. However, there is no unique tiger. Number 3. A lion killed a 6-year-old boy at a private zoo in Gaza on May 4, 2023. The authorities believe the youngster scaled a security fence, but his family insists he was with them when he approached the lion. Number 4. A bobcat escaped from the Lufkin Ellen Trout Zoo on March 18, 2023. It occurred while the bobcat was in its night quarters, where the animal was permitted to move around in a runway area, according to zoo director Gordon Henley. The bobcat was effective in busting through the wire runway. The bobcat was discovered nearby and returned to his enclosure. Number 5. The serval, which was kept as a pet and fled from his owner's automobile during a police check in January, which is when Cincinnati Hamilton County dog wardens received complaints of a leopard sighted up in a tree. Amiri was rescued and returned to the shelter, where the medical team enlisted the help of an expert to identify his species. Amiri, the expert suspected, was a serval, a long-legged, big-eared feral cat endemic to sub-Saharan Africa and forbidden to acquire in Ohio. Number 6. On February 16, 2023, a pet leopard escaped and roamed free for 4 hours, attacking 6 persons before being tranquilized and apprehended. Number 7. 30th of January 2023, Edenvale, South Africa. A young tiger has been recaptured. The animal has been tranquilized and transported to a sanctuary for safekeeping. The tiger was observed on Terrace Road in the early hours of the morning. It was captured on security camera footage strolling by a car at a business. In the neighborhood, the tiger was also observed playing with dogs. Number 8. January 28, 2023, Phoenix, Arizona. Jonathan Kraft volunteers to take in a tiger cub discovered in a Phoenix residence. Other exotic creatures were also discovered within the house. A person has been charged in connection with the care of the tiger cub. Before detaining Carlos Alcaraz, 25, undercover cops negotiated the purchase of the tiger. Number 9. January 22, 2023, Montgomery, Alabama. The USDA conducts an inspection of the ZAA-accredited Montgomery Zoo after a cheetah dies after eating a portion of a lunchbox. After a cheetah died in November, the U.S. Department of Agriculture gave the Montgomery Zoo until April 1st to alter animal treatment and exhibition. Santiago the cheetah died a few days after ingesting bits of a lunchbox and the food inside that had been abandoned by a visitor. Number 10. January 18, 2023, South Africa, Johannesburg. A tiger that broke from a private farm in South Africa and assaulted a man, as well as killing 2 dogs and a pig while on the run for many days, was put down. Sheba, an 8-year-old female tiger, was killed in the early hours of the morning after being sighted in a residential area near where it escaped in Johannesburg's Walkerville neighborhood, police said. Sheba, who was kept as a pet in a small holding enclosure, escaped on Saturday. Officials stated it was impossible to capture the enormous cat safely, and its owner agreed to have it euthanized. Number 11. Albuquerque, New Mexico, January 10, 2023. Following a shot spotter alarm, officers were dispatched to Indiana Street near Zuni. Officers were also informed about a shooting outside an Allsups. They arrived to find Kevin Gerardo Mercado, who was armed, after hearing another gunshot. Officers followed a blood trail to a trailer where they anticipated to find an injured victim. They instead discovered a Bengal tiger cub in a dog box. The cub looks to be unharmed, and officials say no potential victims have been found. It's unclear whether this is the same tiger that went missing after a raid on 2 Albuquerque residences in September. Conservation efforts for big cats are needed for the peace of humankind. Establishing and upholding designated regions and national parks to protect big cat habitats, increasing anti-poaching operations to prevent unlawful big cat hunting and trade, including local communities in conservation efforts, as well as dealing with human-wildlife conflicts through education and sustainable practices. Working across borders to conserve migratory big cat species are some of the strategies. Conducting scientific study on big cat behavior, population dynamics, and health in order to make educated conservation decisions could be added too. But big cat conservation deals with many challenges too, such as big cat populations are declining due to persistent dangers from killing for skins, bones, and traditional remedies. Rapid development and agricultural growth cause natural habitats to decrease and fragment, harming large cat territories. Also, encounters between big cats and human settlements might result in retaliatory killings, putting both populations and cats at risk. All of this information is really valuable because it summarizes what big cats are and how they attack humans and other animals. Also mentioned alternative techniques to reduce these attacks should be something that we all should keep in our minds, as well as the need for big cat conservation efforts. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and follow us for more exciting material. Make sure to hit the bell icon to not miss out on any of our interesting content.